Oops. Got to keep them vibes going. Put that shit on. Ooh. No. Yo, what up? I put that brack in my bracket. What up, Andropolis Nation? We're just going to jump right into it. We're on the clock. We're 101. We're giving me Justin Jefferson. Here we go. That's right, Alex. Here we go. Taking JJ out of the 101. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I haven't gotten a 101 in a little bit, but we're going right back to it, getting Justin Jefferson out of the 101. Let's go ahead and just get it. I mean, yeah, I think we're going to try again for that anchor wide receiver strategy. Because JJ just gives us such an advantage at the position. I technically have him at wide receiver 2, right behind Cooper Kupp. Where is JJ? JJ's technically wide receiver 4, but he's got that 15.2 predicted points per game. I think the season long doesn't account for a few things, and Justin Jefferson's going to be elite again this year. So give me JJ all day, every day. Let me go ahead and show you guys the curve one more time. Just refreshing y'all's memories, but we're really focusing on this curve, and we can see it's only at the very, very top of the line where the wide receiver and running backs really converge, and then they converge again right in like the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th rounds again. But that first round is kind of the point where you should be taking an elite wide receiver. To kind of set up the rest of your roster where you can be hammering the running back value that presents itself in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th rounds. So we're going to be looking at guys like Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, Saquon, Derrick Henry, if those guys fall. We want Lenny late. We could look at Najee, JT, Breece Hall, Nick Chubb, Ramondre, James Conner, Tony Pollard, those sorts of things. So let me pull something else up here. Pollard. But this is feeling pretty good so far. Chiefs at 2. Okay. Alex says, my last 3 BBMs got 2 101s and then a 102 where JJ fell. Yeah. I mean, just getting the 101 just feels so good. Feels so good this year. JJ just going to be so elite. Feels good to get Justin Jefferson. Let's see. I have Vikings at 5. Vikings at 5. Well, like probably optimal strategy would be like if let me check this out real quick. If like either did Derrick Henry? Okay, no. If like Tony Pollard or Derrick Henry fell, that would be optimal. Josh Allen too would be really nice right there. Where are the Patriots? Patriots are 12th. So I guess Ramondre presents a little bit of value there. The Raiders are 14th, so there's a little bit of value with Josh Jacobs. I know the Ravens have pretty elite talent around them, so we could go like Mahomes also there. He's number 2. Interesting different avenues we can explore for the way that this is falling out. Tony Pollard ends up going at the 11, so goes the CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard stack. Unfortunate that Tony P does not make it to us, but that's okay. I do really like that start, though. That team's going to be pretty solid. I'm going to have to build out my team to compete with that team. I think optimally we would go like Josh Allen, Derrick Henry. But obviously we can't plan for the optimal to happen. So we could also look. Actually, Chris Olave would be a nice little option there as well. He's the only receiver I think I want. Yeah, Chris Olave is the only receiver that I want in that range. I don't want Devonta. I don't want T. Olave is the last one that presents that elite upside. Olave gets taken by NIL Dog. So he's got the Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave stack, which that probably feels pretty good as well. Patrick Mahomes goes for the Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. That's tried and true method. But here at the 2-3, I mean, we're probably going to want to go at least one of these running backs, 2 if they fall. Saquon goes. Oh, Amok Time's in here again. What up, Amok Time? But he's just hammering the value at the running back position. Ship Chaser. Ship Chaser started with Jamar. Go T. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna grab Derrick Henry here. And then I think Josh Allen is the way I'm gonna want to play this. I think Josh Allen's the way I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Josh Allen. So we're gonna start our team with Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson. Just get an elite quarterback, an elite running back, and an elite wide receiver just to start it off. Because I don't expect any of the top quarterbacks to make it back to us. Jalen Hurts goes right after. Oops. Yeah, because we have Josh Allen QB1. Burrow's another interesting one, but he's projected less points than Josh Allen, obviously. I'm actually surprised by. I think that's the biggest disagreement between mine and his. Let me pull it up. Oh man. But okay, Josh Jacobs. Who's this red badge have? Cooper Kupp, Devonta Smith, Josh Jacobs. I mean, I love Cooper Kupp, Josh Jacobs. Don't love Devonta Smith. Surprising that my model spit out Devonta Smith down at like wide receiver. What? Devonta Smith, wide receiver 38. The points per game model liked him more, which makes sense. But still, he's getting way overdrafted, which I don't necessarily disagree with. Don't necessarily disagree with that. Uploading to iCloud paused. Okay. But here we go, guys. Let's look back at the board one more time. So far, we built our team out with Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson. So QB1, RB1, wide receiver 1. Not actually, though. In my model, JJ, wide receiver 4. Points per game, wide receiver 2 at 15.2. Nobody else is in that 15 points per game range. So Justin Jefferson feels pretty good there. Actually, technically wide receiver 3 with Amon-Ra. But I think I'm going to bump JJ up because of I'm projecting out all of the offenses, and the Vikings offense looks to be pretty freaking good. So I'm going to look to grab. Oh wow, yeah! Look at this! Look at this third round run. I was definitely right in that the quarterbacks were definitely not going to make it back to me. And we see 5 go off the board in the third round. I think just based off the curve, like you're going to want to get your quarterback early. Elite quarterback just provides such an advantage in Best Ball Mania. So we got to grab Trevor Lawrence at 4-2. Okay, I'm really glad that I'm in this draft room. Joe Mixon goes at the 4-1. I'm really glad that I'm in this draft room because it looks like a lot of value is going to fall to us. And like I think we were right to pass up the receiver value or the receivers at the turn because no receivers have been taken off the board, and it's only these running backs getting taken. Justin Herbert goes 4-5. Look at all the wide receivers that are top of the board. This is kind of how I expect draft rooms to start to go because I expect the wide receiver ADPs to start to fall because there is a little bit of this dead zone for wide receivers where the running backs just provide you better value at almost every junction until you get to the later rounds. So I'm expecting the running backs to kind of slowly rise. Deebo Samuel 4.6 even feels a little bit early for him. Keenan Allen 4.7. But I'm going to be able to get one of these more elite players to fall. One of these elite wide receivers. I was hoping Christian Watson would make it back to us, but he does not. Let's see. Chiefs, Cowboys. I don't think any of those guys are going to be there. Broncos are at the top. Jerry Jeudy just goes. Yeah, I don't think I want Drake London either. Falcons are probably a little bit lower. They're right. All right, Falcons are kind of middling. Terry McLaurin, their Commanders are down at the bottom. Mike Williams. Chargers are kind of middling. I think D-Hop is going to be the top option at our pick. Could also think about grabbing Hawk at the turn. Also could look at grabbing like J.K. Dobbins here. Because I think we're going to try to wait for our tight end in this range. So I don't think I want to necessarily tack on Hawk to this team. Even though I do really like Minnesota. Bills, Saints, Chiefs, Cowboys. Terry goes off the board. So I think we're definitely going to go D-Hop with our first pick. Because D-Hop just presents just an immense value here. D-Hop's going to sign somewhere and just going to be an absolute target hog. And then we always love Brandon Ayuk. Damn, I did not expect this room to go this way. I'm going to grab Brandon Ayuk for D-Hop. I think Brandon Ayuk is a must on this team. Because Brandon Ayuk is just a beast. D-Hop or J.K. Dobbins. See, if D-Hop goes to the Bills, like this team is – I think I just have to bet on that. We're going to bet on D-Hop to the Bills. D-Hop on this team just feels like an immense value. I typically like to go with the running back there, but because none of the running back value fell to us, we have to eat up the wide receiver value that falls to us. Brandon Ayuk, D-Hop, we'll grab both those guys. D-Hop 5th round feels kind of wild because he was going at the 2-3 turn right after he got released. So now getting him at 5-1 feels about the bottom of his value. I don't think that he's going to fall any further than that. And D-Hop to the Bills would be crazy for this team because this team would go nuts. But let's see. I'm liking the Niners with Brandon Ayuk. Derrick Henry's going to be a beast as always. And then I assume a lot of the wide receivers are going to start to go off the board. Yeah, here comes the wide receiver avalanche here in this 5th round. So we're kind of playing this perfectly. We're getting right ahead of each of the curves because wide receiver, I didn't expect any of these wide receivers to fall, but we're right in the middle of the wide receiver avalanche. We're going to grab 2 more wide receivers as they continue to go. And I'm really liking our room so far. We have Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins as our wide receivers, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry at quarterback and running back. That's pretty incredible. And if D-Hop signs with the Bills, then this team is going to go crazy. But we're going to need to keep hammering running backs. I mean, if any of these running backs fall to us, if Hawkinson falls to us, we would take that for sure. If Kittle makes it back to us, JSN offers asymmetric upside. Don't love any of this. Don't mind Dameon Pierce. The Texans are at 17. That's not terrible. Treylon offers really nice value there. Kyle Pitts is interesting. We love a Jordan Addison. Kadarius Toney offers a little something. Gabe Davis, even Pickens in this range. Eagles are kind of middling, but I think we would definitely want Steelers. But kind of just going a little bit further down, Swift, Monty is a nice little value here. I think Monty is going to be the name that I want to hit for sure on this team. Brandon Cooks, James Conner offer a nice little some too. J.K. Dobbins, Kenneth Walker, T.J. Hawkinson, they go off the board. All good picks. Who else? We love Rashad Bateman. Javonte Williams is a nice little interesting piece right there. Zay Flowers, Michael Thomas, James Cook, Alvin Kamara, J-Mo. Don't want any of these guys. Maybe a Sharb could provide a little interesting some. Samaje. I don't love Samaje. Sky Moore, definitely. Pat Freiermuth. Rashad Penny offers some nice upside. Odell. Damian Harris, Juju. That's the furthest we'll go for now. But it looks like George Kittle's top on the board. If George Kittle somehow makes it to us, that'd be super nice. I would definitely tap the draft button on him. JSN makes it to us, so we would definitely tap the draft button on him. I think Dameon Pierce is definitely going to be the name that we want to target in this next range. Figure he's fallen a little bit too far. So would love a Dameon Pierce in this team, especially for the Houston-Tennessee game. I think that game is going to be pretty high scoring in Week 17. That'd be a nice little bring back action. And then if Treylon Burks is here, we could just grab just the Tennessee offense and then grab Ryan Tannehill last round. But I do really want Addison on this team as well because I'm a big fan of Jordan Addison. Would I go Addison over Jackson Smith and Jigba? I think that would be the first time that I do that. But okay, so Jackson Smith and Jigba's off the board. But wow, really a lot of interesting options here for us. Treylon Burks goes off the board. Unfortunate. I think a running back, it's really tough. If they let Kittle fall to me, I mean, I have to take Kittle. All right, Dameon Pierce goes off the board, so not going to be able to get Dameon Pierce. Kittle goes off the board as well, so not going to be able to get him either. Do we want Pitts on this team? Goddard goes off the board. Okay, so usually I would tap Mike Evans, but I don't think I want Mike Evans on this team specifically. I think we're going to want Addison. Just lock up that entire Vikings receiving room because Addison offers a ton of upside. And I think Addison is a beast. And then I think we want to go Monty. Yeah, I think we're going to want to go Monty here just because Montgomery is a beast. So we're going to go David Montgomery here. And we're going to ignore the tight end position a little bit longer. Kyle Pitts definitely not going to make it back to us. But we want Patty F anyways. Patty Fryer. And we probably are going to reach on him a little bit. We'll probably take him at 97. Patty F, yeah. 9th, yeah. Damn, Indianapolis. They're going to score kind of a lot of points. But our team so far, guys. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery. Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, D-Hop, Jordan Addison. That feels pretty strong. If you ask me, that team feels pretty strong. Especially with J.J. Addison playing the Packers. Steven says, Josh Jacob. No, I was not able to get Josh Jacob in this draft. Josh Allen. We do have Josh Allen. Feels good to have Josh Allen. Love me some Josh Allen. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Treylon. Would have loved to have Treylon on this team. But we could look at like a Patty F, Chigoziem, Okonkwo, something like that. Maybe a little duo. Dynamic duo. But okay, let's see. Brandon Cooks. I would have definitely liked to have Brandon Cooks on this team, but I think Addison just offers something a little extra that Brandon Cooks doesn't. Maybe Brandon Cooks could have been the pick. I do like me some Brandon Cooks, especially grabbing Monty. We could have done a little Brandon Cooks action. But I'm fine with grabbing Addison. I think if I were to do it again, I would have grabbed Monty, Brandon Cooks. But what's Brandon Cooks' ADP? 84, so he did reach on him a little bit. I think, yeah, a whole round reach wouldn't have been optimal. I like getting Addison in the range that he's going, especially to stack him up with Justin Jefferson. And maybe we could think about adding on Kirk Cousins, but I don't love that. I'm betting on Josh Allen to be the guy that we need. And then to have J.J. Addison gives us all of the Minnesota scoring, especially because Minnesota is playing Detroit in Week 16. That should help us get to Week 17. So this team feels pretty strong. So it looks like who can make it to us. So he's not going to go running back. He's going to probably go another receiver, maybe a quarterback or a tight end. He's probably going to go another receiver. C-May probably goes running back. Less is more probably goes running back or quarterback. Nil Dog probably goes running back or quarterback. XC5 probably goes. We good? We good? Come on. Don't do this to me right now. What is happening? No. No, don't give me the spinning wheel. Come on. Let me get my charger. Get my charger before anything crazy happens. All right, the spinning wheel is gone. There we go. Let's plug this guy in. Plug this guy in. Dalvin Cook goes. He probably signs in Miami. I still think Dalvin Cook's going to Miami. But JMO offers some nice little stuff right here. But I think I want to go Patty F. I think Patty F is a must in this range. He's like the last. He's the last of the elite tight ends. So Patty F will definitely be one of the picks. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get Sky Moore because I do really like Sky Moore in this range too. But we already have 4 wide receivers. Alvin Kamara gets taken. Damn it. Maybe Javonte makes it to us. Wow, Rashad White is sliding like crazy. I don't have any Rashad White. I don't like Rashad White. I mean, I do really like Rashad White as a player, but I don't like the Bucs at all this year. I don't like the Bucs at all this year. All right, good thing Rashad gets taken. I'm gonna grab Javonte. My model doesn't love Javonte, but I love Denver this year. James Cook. James Cook's even better though. You know, we're gonna stack it up. I'm gonna go James Cook over Javonte. And then I do love me some Jameson Williams, but I think I would rather have Pat Freiermuth, the elite talent. J-Mo is so good though. J-Mo or Pat Freiermuth? J-Mo or Pat Freiermuth? I could go late round tight end. Ooh, this is tough. I think I'm going to go J-Mo because J-Mo is our wide receiver 5. He's going to offer more upside than Pat Freiermuth as our tight end 1. I think that's I know that this is the range where the tight end line merges with the wide receiver line. Or I guess not at this point. Okay. So I know late round tight end isn't exactly optimal, but tight end just offers less value, especially if you miss out in this range. They offer less value across the board. And then this is the range where you want to be drafting wide receivers. So I guess J-Mo's fine. Maybe Pat Freiermuth somehow makes it back to us. I don't imagine he does at 120. He'd have to fall a whole round past ADP. So we'll plan for something else. We could look at Dulcich, Kincaid, even Dalton Schultz could offer a nice little sum. But we're definitely gonna have to fill out the tight end position later on because we passed on it on the early rounds. Actually, honestly, this could be a Taysom Hill team. Do love me some Laporta. Always Jawan Johnson, Dawson Knox, Gesicki, Isaiah Likely. That could be like the range of players which we're going to want to get later on. But coming up, Pat Freiermuth goes to the 9-8. Amazing pick. I mean, honestly, Saints choose. Ooh, we're definitely going to need more Saints players. I don't have any Saints players in this team. I think late round Saints is going to be the move here. Jamal Williams could be a huge benefactor. Jamal Williams could be a huge benefactor. Jamal Williams is our RB4 would be pretty nice. Let's see what else. Choose the boys. Dacordius. I mean, we do have Dave Montgomery, J-Mo. So I think some Dallas is kind of in the cards for us. So we could look at Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup could be interesting. Kendrick Miller as well. Michael Gallup gets taken. What? 110? 25 picks before ADP? Jesus Christ. All right, well, we're definitely going to have to get Ferg. Ferg is necessary on this team because all the wide receivers, and we'll probably get Malik Davis too, because all the wide receiver running backs get taken off the board. So I'm loving this team so far, though, guys. This is looking like a really, really solid team. Damon Harris, Juju. I don't think I need Juju on this team in particular. He does offer nice bring back ability on Buffalo. But D-Hop could. I think D-Hop goes to either the Patriots or the Bills. I don't think he goes anywhere else. I think Jamal Williams is going to be one of our picks here, and then the other one, Jamal Williams and Greg Dulcich, maybe, because our receivers are really, really solid. Honestly, we could just double tap running back here because people are all right. Damon Harris. Damon Harris is going to be the other running back I was going to double tap, but he ends up getting taken. Lazar. We could add Rashad Penny onto this team. Rondale. But Jamal Williams, Greg Dulcich offers such nice little bring back ability. Denver, Green Bay, nothing here. Detroit, Buffalo. I think Jamal Williams for show as our first pick. And then we're gonna want to either go Juju or Dulcich, I think. Juju or Dulcich. Screw it. We're just going to keep pushing the tight end down the board. We're going to grab Juju as our wide receiver 6. He has the bring back ability on Josh Allen. I think Juju actually has a pretty good track record against Buffalo. So we like that as well. Let me see what Juju's track record is against Buffalo. Juju against Buffalo. He's played 3 games. He averages 5 receptions, 73 receiving yards, and 0.7 touchdowns. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. So I'm glad I'm getting Juju there. Nice little value, especially with J-Mo missing the first 6 weeks and then Jordan Addison missing the front end. Or he's not going to miss the front end of the season, but he's probably going to start off slow. JJ should eat up. But this team looks pretty solid so far. We're missing the tight end for sure, but we'll fill that out later. We have all of these tight end options open to us. But if we're looking, let's see, Minnesota, Green Bay, Detroit, Dallas. We definitely need Dallas. Dallas is like the last missing piece of our puzzle here. So I think Ferg is a must on this team. Jamal Williams. I think I'm gonna want one more New Orleans player. It could be like a Taysom Hill. It could be a Juwan Johnson. I think one of the tight ends would be pretty nice from New Orleans. But I think. Yeah, because I think we're going to want to target the tight ends from the top 12 scoring teams in the NFL. So Gesicki offers a nice option. Sam Laporta as well. Jelani Woods offers a nice little upside with the Colts being a top 10 scoring offense projected. Steelers at 9. Freiermuth, I missed out on him. Broncos, oh man, Kincaid got taken. I wanted Kincaid. That's okay though. Let's see. Ravens, I could get likely. Okonkwo. Is Okonkwo still on the board? He probably got taken already. Okonkwo went a while ago, probably. Okonkwo, yeah, went 109. Vikings, Hawkinson went a long time ago. Could look at Dawson Knox. Saints, Chiefs, Kelsey, Cowboys. It's got to be Ferg. Chargers, Everett. Raiders, Mayer. Dulcich ends up going off the board. So we could double up on the running backs. We could see if Kendra falls to us. Because we need – I think this is a 6 running back team. It feels like a 6 running back team. So Kendra could be the pick here. We could do a little Kendra, Dalton Schultz little action. Algier is a nice little interesting play down here too. Always Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce goes way too late. MVS offers incredible upside at his pick. We always look at Marvin Mims. Rashid Shaheed is interesting too. Second quarterback, it could be Kenny Pick. Cowboys, Chiefs, Saints, Bills, Vikings. I think I'd want Tannehill, maybe. Who do we want on this team? Lenny. Clyde. Clyde is interesting for show. Jelani, honestly, offers nice upside in the 18th round. Richie James offers a little some at his pick. Ryan Tannehill. Damn, if Goff falls here, Goff is also an option. All right, Goff just got taken. Never mind. Derek Carr offers nice option. We could pair him with his tight end. If we're adding Dalton Schultz, though, we could look Pats too. Pats. We could add Purdy too with Ayuk. Yeah, we're gonna wait on our second quarterback. I think if they're both there, we'll probably try for Schultz Kendre. That probably feels the best here. And Schultz is our first tight end. I think Schultz is pretty solid, and that's nice bring back ability on Derrick Henry. And interesting enough, Dalton Schultz played the Titans week 17 last year. What did he do? Scored 2 touchdowns. Was the tight end 1 of the week. He was part of the nuts. Tiggle Biddies. What up, Tiggle Biddies? KJ Jefferson season. I'm talking about the quarterback for Arkansas, KJ Jefferson. That KJ Jefferson. But this team feels pretty solid. Yeah, this team feels really solid. We're gonna add one more running back to this team, one more wide receiver, one more tight end, one more quarterback, 2 more tight ends for a little 2-6-7-3 build. 2-6-7-3 feels pretty nice. So for our running back, we're probably gonna add on Lenny, so we could ignore the running back position for a little bit. And we'll see. We'll see who falls to us. Dawson Knox ends up going at pick 150. That's actually pretty early for Dawson Knox. So who's that? Nil Dog? Nil Dog just stacks up the Bills tight ends for some reason. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't like his team. Yeah, I don't like his team. We're going to beat him for sure. Nil Dog going the 5 wide receiver start. Yeah, it's not. I don't think just taking 5 wide receivers to start the draft. I don't think that's optimal this year. It was optimal in years past, but I don't think this year. I think this year is a wildly different landscape, and it's not as viable as it's been in years past. I think because of the running back value here in the second and third rounds, you have to take a running back in these rounds. You have to. Going anchor wide receiver is fine. I think anchor wide receiver might be the optimal way to play it this year. That's what I'm going to keep trying. That's how I was able to build out this team. Josh Allen, quarterback. Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, James Cook, Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller, running back. Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins, Jordan Addison, Jamison Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster at wide receiver. And so far, we have Dalton Schultz at tight end. We're going to continue to build that guy out. If somehow Tyler Algier makes it to us, we would be foolish not to draft Tyler Algier. If he doesn't make it to us, we'll wait for Leonard Fournette. We could tack on Rashid Shaheed as our 7th wide receiver. Rashid Shaheed or Marvin Mims. I think, yeah. What other receivers do we love down here? Jaden Reed is a nice little option we have down here for us. Any other bringbacks? Curtis Samuel is a bringback on Brandon Ayuk. Detroit. I mean, I'm still looking for that Dallas But we have nice bringbacks. I don't really want a Tampa Bay bringback. I don't think I need a bringback for that game. Tennessee, Houston. John Mechie is a nice little bringback because I expect Houston's or Tennessee's secondary to be pretty ass again this year. That does open us up to CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud later on. Algier ends up getting taken, so we do not get Algier. I do like Laporta. I know rookie tight ends don't do all that, but Rashichi got taken. But Laporta is not most rookie tight ends. Laporta is something else. And I know we're stacking up all these Detroit players, and I do like the Detroit offense, but I don't like them for Week 17. Maybe Jameson Williams offers us some Week 17 against the Cowboys, but the Cowboys should shit on the Lions. That's why I need Ferg on this team. He's a must. He is a must. I think if it makes it to us, we'll go Mims Laporta. I don't think I could pass up Mims. Marvin Mims feels good. And Sam Laporta. I know Sam Laporta doesn't project out to do all that much. Do I want Laporta or Jawan Johnson? You know, I'm gonna do Jawan Johnson because I already have 2 Detroit. I don't want a third, honestly. Especially for the Week 17, like it's gonna be rough. And he's a rookie tight end. Yeah, give me Jawan Johnson. I like having as many of these New Orleans players as possible. And Jawan Johnson offers pretty elite upside. Galen Starr says Laporta. I mean, I love Laporta. Don't get me wrong. I think Laporta is a phenomenal player. But I need the rest of my team is going to get me there. I need a Week 17 tight end. And so taking shots at I don't think Laporta is the answer for Week 17, especially against the Cowboys. He's not going to be able to do anything against the Cowboys, in my opinion. So Dalton Schultz has a strong track record against Tennessee. Jawan Johnson, he's a wide receiver playing with the tight end designation, so that's pretty good as well. And then at the end, we're going to tack on Ferg because Ferg should shit on the Lions Week 17 as well. So that's probably how we're going to build that out. Got the blueprint. I'm balling with my new bitch. Yeah, you did that. 200,000 worth of chain, and that's a fact. Sam Laporta ends up going off the board for all the tight ends guys, or the Buffalo tight ends guys. So not really sure what his plan is. He has 2 rookie tight ends. So his team's already dead. His team is already dead. Brock Purdy is always a good pick. But our team looks pretty solid right now. I'm liking our team a lot. I'm liking our team a lot. But we're getting right into it. We have so far the team guys is Josh Allen at quarterback, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, James Cook, Jamal Williams, Kendra Miller at running back, Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins, Jordan Addison, Jamison Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster, Marvin Mims at wide receiver, Dalton Schultz, Jawan Johnson so far at tight end. So I think Lenny got taken. All right, we're gonna need to pivot and try to find something else because Mr. YODA ends up taking Leonard Fournette from us. So he grabs our 6th running back option. His team is kind of garbo, though, so he won't be anything. Not afraid of him. I think the answer is Clyde then. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the option that we're going to want. Or Malik Davis. Clyde or Malik. I've been drafting a bunch of Malik recently, so I think I lean Clyde. If someone takes Clyde, though, we'll go Malik. If it comes back, oops. Oh, geez, I just exited all the way out. I think if Jaden Reed makes it back to us, like we have no option to go Jaden Reed. This is the slow. Yeah, it's this one. Jalen Tolbert goes off the board. Actually, Jalen Tolbert could do something this year. Gams, could you go into the CEH rumors? I mean, there's no rumors. It's just I'll draft the cheapest running back on the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, last year it worked out pretty well. Anybody who drafted McKinnon here, then there goes Clyde Edwards-Helaire right there. So he's grabbing both of the Kansas City Chiefs running backs. I mean, not a bad strategy. But yeah, basically the premise behind grabbing CEH so late is he's on an elite offense. He was a former first-round pick. He should see like 100 carries. Like he's gonna get 100 carries, and the value, the touches, any touch on the Kansas City Chiefs is valuable. So that's the hypothesis. But hopefully Jayden Reed makes it to us. And I guess we'll just go 8 wide receivers. All of the quarterbacks are going off the board. Tyjae Spears goes off the board. So we could – this might be a Mac Jones team, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think if Jayden Reed falls to us, I think we'd be foolish not to draft Jayden Reed this far after ADP, especially with the bring back on the Minnesota boys. So we'll grab Jayden Reed, and then we're going to grab Jake Ferguson, since Jake Ferguson is a must on this team. And there we go. And then our last pick is going to be a quarterback. I think it's going to be Tannehill. It could also be Mac Jones. Ritter offers nice little abilities there at his pick. Maybe Trey Lance too. Trey Lance offers incredible upside for our 18th round or our last pick. But our team feels really, really solid. Really, really solid, guys. We have Josh Allen at quarterback, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, James Cook, Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller at running back, Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins, Jordan Addison, Jamison Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster, Marvin Mims, Jayden Reed at wide receiver, and Dalton Schultz, Juwan Johnson, Jake Ferguson at tight end. Those tight ends feel pretty good. Feel pretty solid. So I'm excited for this team. This team is fun. This team is fun for sure. I have some nice bringbacks. I have the David Montgomery, Jamison Williams, Jake Ferguson with the little bringback option. We have the Derrick Henry, Dalton Schultz little bringback right there. We have the Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Jayden Reed bringback. We have the Josh Allen, D-Hop, Juju Smith-Schuster bringback. We have the Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller, Juwan Johnson stack. This team feels pretty good. I'm excited for this team. I'm excited to see where this team finishes. I'm definitely going to keep tabs on all of these teams. I think what I'm going to do for a live stream idea throughout the actual NFL season is just like talk through how the results are going every single week, and then we can build out a strategy for next year as long as the ADPs don't go wild like they have this year. That's kind of the great thing about like these sorts of this sort of game is the game changes every single year. The game changes massively every year. The markets change, ADPs change, the strategy changes. That's kind of why I love fantasy football so much, is because no year is like the last. Everything changes, and you have to be able to be versatile and adjust on the fly. So strategies that have worked in the past are not strategies that are going to work this year. And when we get into January and like everything is closing down, you guys are going to see that the strategies that have worked in years past are not going to work this year. Maybe if you get lucky and everything falls right. I know it's Best Ball Mania, so like everything has to fall right for you for things to work out your way. But I think people are going to look back and say, how did all these running backs go so late? And why was I not drafting them? So that's the premise I'm going off of. I mean, I took Monty at 73. Where is he in this? Yeah, 70. Yeah, Monty is like the last of like that elite tier that has immense value over the wide receiver position. I think Mac Jones is the I do like Tannehill a lot this year. Is there any conflict with – all right, no conflict with buys. Oh, how should I do this? Guys? We could go massive upside Trey Lance. I like all of these options at quarterback. We probably want to go with who's going to be the top offense. The answer is Tannehill. Answer is Ryan Tannehill. Just keep building out that Tennessee-Houston bet. So we're building out the Tennessee-Houston bet. We're building out the Detroit-Dallas bet, the Buffalo-New England, New Orleans bet, Minnesota-Green Bay bet. I do have I have the stacks, but like week 17, weird spot. I mean, I could go with any of the quarterbacks, to be completely honest. If we're going stack, I mean, who's the top quarterback on the board out of all these guys? Oops. I mean, after I bump it up, Mac Jones grades out the best. Mac Jones does grade out the best. I do have Juju. Okay. We're going to go Mac Jones, guys. There we go. There's our team. Josh Allen, Mac Jones, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, James Cook, Jamal Williams, Kendra Miller, Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, DeAndre Hopkins, Jordan Addison, Jameson Williams, Juju Smith-Schuster, Marvin Mims, Jaden Reed, Dalton Schultz, Jawan Johnson, Jake Ferguson. Feels nice. Let's hop into another one. We're at the 109 in this draft. It looks like Christian McCaffrey goes off the board at the 101. I think optimally we would grab Diggs or CeeDee here. Diggs or CeeDee feel the best. I think those would be the two that I would bump up the most after I make my adjustments to my rankings. CeeDee's at 11.41. Bump him up 2.1 though. Put him at 13.5. Bump up Diggs 2.1. That puts him at 14.8. Puts him firmly at wide receiver 3. Nick Chubb 104. Okay, I'm glad I'm in this room. Yep, we're going with Diggs. Gonna go Diggs here. Like I said, elite wide receiver is the move this year. I think anchor wide receiver is the mood. I do have Diggs at 12.71, CeeDee at 11.41. So I'm going to make my adjustments within the bounds to give a little 2.1 boost to CeeDee. That would be 13.5, whereas a little 2.1 boost to Stephon is 14.8. It's a pretty big jump for both of those. And it makes sense, like, intuitively. Like, the Bills should be a little bit more of a consolidated offense than the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to run the ball a lot, whereas the Bills are going to pass the ball a lot. If CeeDee makes it back to us, I think that we'd be foolish to pass on CeeDee. But I do also love Tony P. So I'll take one of those two. CeeDee gets taken, so we're going to go ahead and take Tony P. Because Tony P is going to get the full 2.8 bump. Where does that put him? Tony Pollard, the full 2.8 bump, puts him at 14.2. Puts him right at like RB5. It's kind of perfect. Because CMC... We're going to grab Tony Pollard. And then hopefully Josh makes it back to us. His ADP is 27. Our next pick is 33. I mean, it would require a little bit of a fall, but that's the hope, guys. That's what we got to hope for. That is what we have to hope for. Gotta hope. We gotta hope that we get lucky. Gotta hope that we get lucky. We're starting with Diggs, Tony Pollard. I do like JT again this year, but I think Tony Pollard's going to be better than JT. Tony Pollard's just so elite. He's the guy in Dallas now. Dallas is going to be good this year. But when it comes back to us, because I know Tony Pollard's RB15 right here, but like I said, the model knows that it's wrong. The model gave us error bars. The model is telling us exactly how much we should adjust our players by. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to adjust our players. We're going to adjust our players by a certain metric, and it's going to change all of our rankings. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys. You guys are going to see exactly how things are going to finish out. Let me text Chosen. All right. 7 picks away. Damn, Josh Allen got taken. Oh, no, I'm just scrolled on the board. But the Devonta owner takes him. Oh, the Devonta owner did not take Jalen Hurts. Damn, so Fantasy Reaper takes Josh Allen from us. If Jalen Hurts falls back to us, I would obviously take Jalen Hurts. But we could wait on quarterback with the way that things are falling. We could also click Mark Andrews here because I do really like Baltimore, and then hope that Lamar falls back to us. It's a risky proposition, but it could work out for us. Tough spot, though. Tough spot. Really, really awkward spot here. I think it would be a little bit. We're gonna try to game theory it. Mark Andrews gets taken. I mean, if Lamar is here, I could just tap Lamar because I think the Ravens are going to be phenomenal this year. Yeah, I think if Lamar is here, I'm gonna tap Lamar. Motorboat. Yeah, give us Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson just so elite. I'll take him at 3.9 every day. I know he's a little bit lower in my rankings, but again, I'm gonna bump him up. He's QB3 in the points per game model. I'm gonna bump him up, and then we'll target all of his little stacking partners. Alex just got the 9 spot as well. Maybe we can mirror each other's drafts. But when it comes back, look at Najee, Jameer. Don't want ETN. Mixon. Any of these guys. They fit. They fit the team. Amari Cooper, no. Jerry Jeudy, maybe. I don't think I want Jeudy though. ETN, London, no. D-Hop again is another nice little option that's available to us. Damn, our Q's getting decimated. Our Q is getting decimated. I think if Mixon gets taken, we'll probably go Jeudy. Open sesame, running the game. Give me a month. CJM with the Bijan Devontae DK stack, he probably goes Amari Cooper or something. Take your Amari Cooper. Take your Amari Cooper. Mixon is a little bit, or Bengals are a little bit further down, so we would bump Mixon down, but 341. That's just 40 points. Bengals gonna be pretty consolidated. Maybe I don't take Mixon here. Do I take Jeudy? Yeah, I think we take Jeudy here. I'm gonna go Jerry Jeudy. I think the Broncos are going to be pretty good this year. And Jerry Jeudy is going to be the wide receiver 1 there. I think I need a little bit more Jerry Jeudy in my life. So going Jeudy over Mixon. I I know the chart says that that's not exactly optimal, but I'm going to probably grab a running back in the next tier of players. At 57, we're going to hope for Dobbins to be there. Dobbins is not there. We could look at Ayuk. Hopefully Ayuk is there. Kenneth Walker, another one too. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. I do hate Alexander. Wow, expected 181. That's nuts. Maybe I need a little bit of exposure to Alexander Madison. Oops. I'm not gonna force it, but screw it. If he's there, I guess I'll tap him. He's just never done it before, so it feels weird taking him that high. Actually, no, I don't think my model does not like Madison. I'm not going to take him there. I think if it falls to us, Dobbins, Ayuk, Walker all feel pretty solid. All feel very solid. Over 375. CD Pollard. Fields goes, DJ Moore, D-Hop. It's pretty spread out across the board in terms of guys going. Okay, I'm glad Madison's off the board. I didn't want Madison. Dobbins feels like the pick if he's there. If he's not there and Ayuk is there, I think Ayuk is the pick. If they're both gone, Kenneth Walker's the pick. And if all three of them are gone, then I don't know. Then I do not know, but I like it so far. Our team so far, guys: Lamar Jackson, Tony Pollard, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy. Brandon Ayuk is taken. Feels really solid. Kenneth Walker goes off the board. Oh, maybe if they all get taken. Where's Aaron Jones in our rankings? Where's Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones, RB24, RB19 in season long. There's guys later that feel better. Dameon Pierce. Dameon Pierce is one of them. Motorboat. Who's Motorboat going to take? Yeah, stepping stone. Let's go. We get Dobbins fall to us. Kind of beautiful. Team starting so far: Lamar Jackson, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy. I'm loving this team. I'm loving this start. 2 really solid running backs, 2 solid starting wide receivers, and then Lamar Jackson. Pretty balanced start. I'm liking it. Yeah, we can just start building out these stacks. Building out these 4 offenses: Baltimore, Dallas, Buffalo, Denver. So when it comes back to us, we're going to bring back options? Not really, honestly. Could go Traylon. Oops, no. I do like Mike Evans, but not going to go Mike Evans. Traylon, Dameon Pierce. 2 guys we could look at. JSN is someone that we could continue to bet on. Kittle, someone we don't have too much of yet. I think we're going to wait for that next tier of players. Kittle does destroy Washington every time he plays them. Let me check my Week 17 calculator. Kittle destroys Washington. All right, if Kittle's there, we'll take Kittle. He ends up taking him. That's cool. JSN or Traylon? JSN or Traylon? JSN or Traylon? I think we know the Titans' offense is going to be much, much better this year. And I'm a huge fan of Traylon. Let's go Traylon. 16 picks away, so it looks like we're not going to get JSN, unfortunately. Do love me some JSN. Maybe the pick should have been JSN, but whatever. We're betting on Tennessee. I guess I could have built out the Seattle. I should have went JSN because I'm building out the Seattle, and then I'm going to hope for Freiermuth later on. Whatever, though. That's okay. Love Traylon Burks as well. Tennessee should be pretty phenomenal this year. Seattle. I mean, if Pittman, Mike Evans, any of these guys fall back to us, we will draft any of these guys. Whichever of these guys falls back to us, I think we're going to lay off Quentin Johnson a little bit. I think Cooks for sure is going to be a pick that we're going to want to target. Javonte, Zay, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, J-Mo, Sharp, AJ Dillon, no, A-Rich, Samaje, Freiermuth, Sky Moore, two guys we definitely want to keep an eye on. Odell, another one we want to keep an eye on. Damian Harris, Juju. Oops. Damian Harris, Juju. I want one pick of 309. Yep. Took Lamar. Nice. Love Lamar. Lamar's elite. All right. Where did Jason go? Jason went 69. Yeah, Jason's going to be a beast. I should have taken Jason. What am I doing? All right. We're about to come back up on the board, though. I think if Pittman is there, Pittman is definitely the pick. If Pittman is not there, Pickens is definitely the pick. And if all three of them are gone, we'll take Brandon Cooks. I need to strap. I got to carry him. Yeah. This is Gorilla. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like his team. Don't like Jacksonville this year. Damn well. All right, so we're going to get either Pittman or Pickens to fall to us. Pittman is the pick if he's there. Yeah, I can't believe Pittman is here. Pittman here in the set at 7-9 is crazy. We would add Pittman as our fourth wide receiver any day of the week. Mixon is rising. Yep. Mixon is rising for sure. And then I think James Conner's going to be the pick if he's there. Because we want our third running back in this range. James Conner just got taken. And I couldn't pass up Pittman because I like Pittman. I think the Colts will be solid this year. People are hating because people don't like A-Rich. Okay, so we probably won't take any of the running backs here. I think if we were to take a running back, it'd be Kamara. Because I don't think Kamara makes it back to pick 105. Maybe we just take Kamara here. Because last draft, we took both Kendre and Jamal. I think this draft, we're just going to want to tack on Alvin Kamara, who's CGM going to draft. CGM feels like a Pacheco. Feels like a Pacheco guy. I also don't think he's here, so I think he's on auto draft. So there he goes, Pacheco. Give me Kamara. So far, the team guys, Lamar, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Traylon Burks, Michael Pittman. Feels strong. Michael Thomas goes. So we're going to hope for one of these Baltimore receivers to follow us. I think whichever Baltimore receiver is there at our next pick, we're going to take. If it's Odell, then it's Odell. Hopefully it's Zay or Rashad Bateman just because we had Michael Pittman fall massively to us. So hopefully the same thing happens. Don't expect the same thing to happen, but you got to always hope and pray for something like that to happen. And then if all of them are gone, we'll go Patty F. And Sky Moore if he's still there. If not, we'll go. Oh yeah, Odell. Could look at Damian Harris. Something like that. Something like that, guys. But the team feels really solid so far. We have Lamar Jackson at quarterback, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara at running back. We got Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Traylon Burks, Michael Pittman at wide receiver. Feels pretty good so far. I'm liking it. And, oh, man, Rashad Bateman's taken off the board. Hopefully Zay makes it to us because Zay's the one that I really want. We'll probably tack on Isaiah Likely at the end. Let's see. We could add like a little Chigo, Dulcich. Either of those guys build out of cute little stacks. Dalton Kincaid. Schultz as a bring back. Taysom Hill offers some nice little upside there. Juwan Johnson again as well. Dawson Knox, Gasecki. All these guys offer some nice little upside at each of their picks. We'll look at them a little bit later. But still hoping for Zay. Would also do JMO if the room just wants to let JMO slide. Or if the room just wants to keep letting Sutton slide, like, screw it. I mean, I don't have Sutton ranked super high, but if he's there, Sutton I have his wide receiver 48. That feels about right for him. But I'd bump him up 7.7. 2.1 puts him at 9.8. 9.8 puts him firmly here. Interesting. All right, JMO goes off the board. Zay Flowers went off the board as well. That sucks. Really, really sucks, but it's okay. I wanted one of those boys. Oops. Keep doing that. Oops. What is happening? My computer is wilding out. Wilding out right now. But here we are. Let's see. Sutton goes off the board, rightfully so. But we're going to go Frymouth and then hope for 112 for Odell to get there. We'll see, though. Damn it. Oh, Frymouth got taken. All right, late round tight end it is. Late round tight end it is. Come on, make it to me. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Motorboat hasn't been sniping me all day. All right, perfect. Give me Sky Moore. And then we're gonna target Odell at this next pick. Sky Moore's wide receiver 5 feels pretty solid. I love it. But I'm loving it so far, guys. Our team is looking really, really solid. Really solid right now. Samaje. Just need Mr. Odell to make it to me. But our team looks really freaking solid. I'll keep pushing the quarterbacks down the board. That is fine. 6 wide receivers you don't need. And then CJM hasn't been sniping us all day, so he will not do it this time. He don't want to. He's scared. He's scared of it. The underdog 13. Go ahead and take your David Njoku. You know you want your David Njoku. You know you're going to take David Njoku. And then CJM. Oh, he goes Daniel Jones. So it looks like CJM is going David Njoku because he keeps timing out. He's either going Njoku. Okay, they're just going QB run. Give me Odell. Odell Beckham. Feels really good. So our 6 wide receivers, guys. Our receiver room is insane. This is wild. Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Traylon Burks, Michael Pittman, Sky Moore, Odell Beckham. Come on. Give me that. Running backs, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara. Quarterback, Lamar Jackson. We're going to need a few more running backs on this team for sure. And so we're going to look in the next range for our running backs. We could look at, we're going back to running backs in this range. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect time to be going after running backs again. Damian Harris is a nice little option. Yoshi Life Fire. We could look at that Jamal Williams again. Damian Harris. Definitely want to look at Clyde, Tyler Algier, another one that we want to continue to look at. Tajay. Could look at Tajay on this team. Zeke. Could look at Zeke on this team. Nowadays at a moment. Ty Chandler, honestly. Ty Chandler and Dwayne McBride is another one that we could look at. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Pierre Strong offers cute little play right there. Where's Dwayne McBride? Dwayne McBride as well. What's Ty Chandler? Where's Ty Chandler in here? Ty Chandler's probably way the hell down at the bottom. He's not even in here. Oops. Damian Harris goes off the board. Damn it. I think I'm going to shift back to the running backs. I think we're going to want to go Jamal Chigo, or we could also go Chigo Dulcich. Ooh, Russ is here too. I think we want another running back in this range, though. And Jamal offers nice little upside. Oops, I keep doing that, guys. I keep doing that. Jamal offers us nice little upside at his pick. And I think we want Chigo as well. Where's Jamal? Let's bring Jamal to the top. Jamal and Chigo. I know Juju is sliding, but I don't expect Juju to make it to us. And I think I need to chill at the wide receiver position because we've taken so many of them. Chigo ends up getting taken, so we'll focus on Dulcich. If Dulcich going to go 2, though, could look at Russ. Maybe we go Russ Dulcich at our picks. Jamal ends up getting taken. It's kind of speaking to us, ain't it? All these guys have tight ends. They don't need Dulcich. So we'll be able to get Dulcich. And hopefully on the bring back, we're able to get Russ. And then we just stack on the big Denver stack. Denver's a wild card team this year, guys. So it feels pretty good to get that stack. McKinnon offers nice upside at his pick. But I think we're going to want to get Clyde later on. So let's go ahead and grab Dulcich here because the underdog still doesn't have a tight end. So let's grab Dulcich right here. These guys all have 2 quarterbacks, so I don't expect them to take Russ. Rondale. But yeah, would be pretty nice to get Russ at in the 12th round. Feels about the right spot for him too. And then we'll focus on our running backs a little bit later on. And it feels like we're going to grab 6 of them on this team because Kamara should get suspended 6 games. But I have a lot of Dulcich this year. I think Dulcich is going to be really good. Dulcich is just a fun player. He's a very fun player to have on your team. If you haven't tried it before, I suggest you do. It's fun to have him. It's definitely fun to have him. Let's check what the MLB games are looking at. If you guys aren't already aware of Fair Analytics, I suggest you get hip because we're printing money at Fair Analytics. Go ahead and subscribe to the Andropolis website or the Andropolis YouTube. Take a look at the Andropolis Patreon, the Discord, because in the Discord, we are putting out our picks from the MLB module. And man, guys, if you could see the hit rate, I think on the last 16 locks, we're 16-0. I've turned a $5 FanDuel account into a $650 FanDuel account. It is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, go ahead and follow P_Lytics on Twitter, Fair Analytics. Putting out some pretty amazing information for all of you folks. And the plan right now is to kind of combine the Fair Analytics process with my models to go and win the $3 million. And I think once we pull in that model, sky's the limit. The sky is the absolute freaking limit for our models, for us to win a shit ton of money. But okay, so far we've got Denver built out pretty well. I don't think I want too many LA Chargers bringbacks because Denver tends to beat up on the Chargers when it's in Denver, which week 17 it is. We have the Tennessee. We need a little bit of Houston bringback action. I don't think that there's too many Houston options that I have left. I guess it could be like a John Mechie at wide receiver could offer a nice little play. I do like Pierce late as always. MVS as always. We always love Marvin Mims. He fits even better with this Russell Wilson team. We definitely want Likely. Likely is a must on this team. Rashid Shaheed. Oops, not DPJ. Rashid Shaheed is a nice little option for us too. John Mechie offers upside, a lot of upside at his pick. So we'll see. We'll see. We're 9 picks away. Was Chase Brown top? Oh no, Tank Bigsby's top. Hopefully Algier makes it to us. Did he just get taken? Algier just gets taken. So kind of in a weird, like, mixed value spot. Very weird mixed value spot here. Maybe we go Gerald Everett. He just got taken. Ha! Mr. Von Till takes both of the guys that we wanted. He's sniping us out here. Don't know if he's doing it intentionally. But I don't think he is because he took Brian Robinson. So he's definitely not a follower of the stream. We have the Tennessee options. We could go Devin Singletary. I do have a decent amount of Devin Singletary. I don't want Tank on this team. Don't love Roshan either. Alec Pierce is pretty interesting too. Alec Pierce, MVS. Maybe MVS is the play. I think Rashee Rice. I think MVS is the play over Rashee Rice. Because rookie wide receivers take a while to learn that Andy Reid offense. Andy Reid offense is not easy to learn. Yeah, I don't want to take Taysom here. If Taysom falls to our next pick, maybe we take Taysom, but not at this pick. Derek Carr ends up going. Tajay at 170. I think Tajay would be the second pick. Do we go wide receiver here? MVS or Marvin? Do we go MVS? Or do we go? I don't want Rashee Rice. I think I'm going to take Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I think that feels pretty good as our 7th and probably final wide receiver. It's funny that this team is not the team that I take Marvin Mims on. I think because we have the Kansas City bet and Kansas City's projected to put up a ton of points, I like Marquez Valdes-Scantling as our wide receiver 7 because he has boom week potential. And basically, since we're betting on Jerry Jeudy with this team, I don't want to bet on Marvin Mims too. But I do think that Russell Wilson is going to support 2 really solid wide receivers. So maybe if it comes back to us, we take Marvin Mims, and then we'll grab just running backs with our last 3 picks. Just bet on Dobbins and Pollard just to carry us through. I think Tyjae Spears wants to be the pick. Damn, y'all are taking Tim Patrick over Marvin Mims. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts to me. Oh, I do think Donta Foreman offers us nice upside at this pick, though. Donta Foreman is probably the Week 17 running back that we want. He shits on the he shits on the Falcons whenever he plays them. He's a big boy, too. He's a real big boy. He had 914 rushing yards last year. Yeah, screw it. Give me Donta Foreman. I'm going to take Donta Foreman a little bit before ADP. I know we're passing on Marvin Mims, Alec Pierce, 2 guys that we really like. Rate Rashid Shaheed as well, 3 guys that we really like. But I think we needed our 4th running back. That's going to be Donta Foreman. Donta Foreman is someone that my model likes, someone that I really like. So feels good getting Donta Foreman there. This feels like a 2-6-7-3, like I said. So we could look at Clyde, Lenny, Zeke, Tajay. Don't think we're going to take any more receivers, and then we're just going to hammer the tight ends. But really like getting Donta Foreman there in the 14th round. Manny Machado 0 for 1. Need one from Manny. Trey Turner already got a hit. It's kind of nice. When's this Nats-Cardinals game going to start? What happened in that Nats-Cardinals game? What's going to happen to this one? Because my bet hit on this. Okay, they're making up Saturday, 1:15 Central Time. It's part of a split doubleheader. Saturday's regularly scheduled game will begin at 6:15 Central Time. Fan gates for the 1:15 open will open at 12. Okay, so that game should be getting started soon. All right, Taysom Hill. Oh, John Mechie goes real early in this one. So Nats Cardinals should be getting started again. Nats Cardinals. This one should get started soon. Oh, so 1:15 Central, so it should start at 2:15 Eastern. Okay. Wow, if Marvin Mims keeps sliding, I mean, you guys are going to force me to take him 177, even though he doesn't even fit the build anymore. But screw it, I will take Marvin Mims if he falls to 177. Got to stay on brand. For the brand, folks, for the brand. Paris Campbell over Marvin Mims. Rashid Shaheed's fine. Paris Campbell over Marvin Mims is crazy. Hunter Renfrow over Marvin Mims is also crazy. But the team so far, guys, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara, Donta Foreman, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Traylon Burks, Michael Pittman, Sky Moore, Odell Beckham, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Greg Dulcich. Feels strong. Feels strong. I think I want to go Tajay, honestly. Well, if Marvin Mims make it, we'll take Marvin Mims. But if I assume Marvin Mims is going to get taken somewhere here, someone's going to time out and auto pick him, and I'll take Tajay happily. And then if they're both gone, screw it, we'll take Zeke. He's taking Marvin then, yeah. I win, you lose takes Marvin off the auto pick. Alex says, my team so far, I have Lamar, Richardson at quarterback, Gibbs, Monty, A-Chain, Herbert at running back, Brown, Waddle, Deontay, Godwin, Cooks at wide receiver, tight end Schultz. Solid team. Zeke ends up getting taken. Alex asks, if you have Bijan in Dynasty, would you trade a late 24 second-round pick for Tyler Algier? Yeah, why not? If you want to have that entire backfield locked up, it feels pretty nice. Let's go ahead and grab Tyjae Spears. Tyjae Spears is our fifth running back. Feels really nice. And then we're going to go back to the tight end well at our next pick. We do have Dulcich. I think we can wait on Likely for our 17th round pick. But maybe we don't risk it and we just take Likely as our second tight end. And then our last tight end could be like Ferg, like we always do. Can tack on Ferg at the end. Could even tack on Jelani or Michael Mayer, since actually Michael Mayer doesn't fit. But Jelani fits. Jelani with Pittman. I'm assuming Dawson Knox got taken as well. Gesicki fits the build. Likely is the priority, though. Do I have any Pittsburgh? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and take Likely. I know it's a little bit before ADP, but Likely is a must on this team. You might want to stay with him. Stack it up like a Lego. You. Robert Tonyan. Robert Tonyan's being slept on. But he doesn't fit this team. Oh, he does, actually. Chicago. But that Chicago-Atlanta game is going to be pretty gross. But actually, Donta Foreman should put up decent points on that game. But I don't think Robert Tonyan is the one that you were going to need in Week 17. I'd like Isaiah Likely as a potential guy that we could, because that Baltimore-Miami game is going to be pretty freaking high scoring. But Dallas, I think Ferg is the number one guy that we want. So I think we want Lenny, Ferg, Clyde. That's the order of how I want those players to play out. And then if they're all taken, then we'll go Malik. But Ty Chandler, Dwayne McBride offer unique upside. Unique upside for sure. We're still 11 picks away. But I think I want to do. I think we're gonna do. Hold on. How many best ball manias am I at? We are at 91. We want to stop at 100 so that we can until after we have the projections. Oh, Lenny got taken. Unfortunate that Lenny got taken. Maybe I could have went Lenny over Likely, but I mean I have a lot of Lenny already. We'll try to diversify. Do we go Ty Chandler or Dwayne McBride? I think I want one of the Minnesota guys. Or Malik Date, but is it realistic to win BBM without max entering? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, it only takes one, right? You just need one perfect team. Ty Chandler ran a 4.38. Ty Chandler. How did Ty Chandler look? Full 2022 preseason highlights. What were his preseason highlights? We're gonna take Ferg first, and then whoever falls for our second running back. We're gonna look at what Ty Chandler looked like from a rushing perspective. Ooh, I know it's against third teamers, but not bad. He doesn't look that big though. He's fast. He hits the whole hard. Let's try Chandler looking like 5'11", 204. Ty Johnson comps. Oh, Ferguson got taken? No. No way. No way Ferguson got taken. That's so stupid. Why the hell are you taking Ferguson from me? Oh, man. I don't even know who to take now. All right, looks like we're going Clyde. And then what tight end do we want? I think we need a third tight end on this team. We're 2-6-7-3. What tight end do we want? Jelani is an interesting one. Noah Fant is a nice one too. Does Noah Fant have any? I don't have any Seattle. I have no Pittsburgh. But I do like that game. Maybe Noah Fant is the pick. Noah Gray offers some options. Foster Moreau is interesting. Oops. Foster Moreau is real. Noah Fant got taken. Michael Mayer goes. Ooh. Do I just go Jelani? Because I've been hearing rumors that Jelani is going to beast mode this year. So screw it. Let's go Jelani. Jelani, 18th round. So our final squad for this one is Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson at quarterback, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara, Donta Foreman, Tyjae Spears, Clyde Edwards-Helaire at running back, Stephon Diggs, Jerry Jeudy, Traylon Burks, Michael Pittman, Sky Moore, Odell Beckham, Marquez Valdes-Scantling at wide receiver, and Dulcich, Isaiah Likely, and Jelani Woods at tight end. But that's going to do it for us, guys. Really appreciate all of you guys being here on the stream. But go ahead and subscribe to the Andropolis YouTube. I'm going to be doing this all off season long. I'll be back here maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another live stream tomorrow for you guys. And if not, every Monday through Friday, unless I travel somewhere, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern, I will be live streaming Best Ball Mania drafts. I'm going to be finalizing my adjusted rankings this weekend. So you can look to find the adjustments and updates on the Andropolis website. Let me go ahead and show you guys that. Andropolis website /Josh. All of my rankings can be found here. So it has all of my models, my season-long model, my points per game model, and my average, and then the predicted points per game. We have all of that. We have, and then we include the error and the R² for each of those models. I'm going to be making adjustments to this weekend, so you guys can go ahead and check those out on the Andropolis website. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Joshua J. Hyun. But that's going to be it for us. Really appreciate all you guys being here, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Peace.